Hello everyone, Mario here with Alamo City Horror Squad. Welcome to our channel. If this is your first time on our channel or your first time viewing a video from our channel, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel for future content. Today we're going over 5 upcoming horror movies you need to watch in 2020. Without further ado, let's jump into the countdown. Coming in at number 1, we have The Conjuring 3, also known as The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It. Produced by James Wan, whom you may know from other movies in the past. This movie will be releasing September 11, 2020. The plot behind this new movie will be based on the trial for a murder that was committed in the early 60s on a man who used the claim that he was possessed by the devil. It will be interesting to see how they go about this movie, since the last one was set in England. Hopefully it turns out to be a good, scary, fun time. And now let's continue with the countdown. Coming in at number 2, we have A Quiet Place Part 2. This movie is scheduled to come out on September 4th, 2020. It returns the same cast of characters as we had in the first movie, minus the father who, spoiler alert, if you didn't know, he died. In this movie, we'll see how they continue to survive without their main provider in the family. From the trailers that we saw, we can see them surviving along with other survivors in the post-apocalyptic world. It'll be interesting to see where this movie takes us and the direction they take overall. Will this be a trilogy, or will they just leave it at part 2? Coming in at number 3, we have Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills will be a follow-up to 2018's Halloween reboot. We'll see the same cast of characters as Laurie Strode tries to avoid her brother Michael Myers once again. It's already been confirmed that this will be part of a trilogy, with another movie coming out in 2021. So it'll be interesting to see what direction they take in this movie and how it sets up for the final piece in the trilogy coming out next year. Coming in at number 4, we have Jordan Peele's take on an original classic, Candyman. Now this movie was supposed to be released earlier in the year, but due to everything going on in the world with the pandemic, it has been pushed back to later in the year. It should be coming out around September, but the date is not known yet. For all you old school Candyman fans, hopefully this new take on the movie will still bring you guys back in, and you guys should be able to enjoy this one too. I know I'm certainly looking forward to it, so we'll see what Jordan Peele's new spin on Candyman brings to us. Coming in at number 5, we have a movie that should have been released earlier in the year, but unfortunately wasn't, and that is Spiral. It may sound familiar to you with the logo you see on the screen, and it should be, because that is the same logo from the house of Jigsaw. It looks like this movie is going to be a reboot of the original Saw that debuted in 2004, coincidentally produced by James Wan. This one, we're not too sure about some of the details, although unfortunately it has been pushed back to 2021, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer through this quarantine to hopefully get our hands on an awesome reboot. And that concludes our countdown today. If you liked what you saw, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel for future content on all things horror.